Good morning, and welcome back to Saturday Morning Switch. While everyone has been devouring the newest addition to the Switch's library, Mario Kart Deluxe, making it the fastest selling game in the franchise today, it's far from the only game to have come out for the system this past month. So this week, we'll be looking at everything that came out for the Switch in April. Firstly, if you're still pining for more retro Neo Geo action, then the good news is those titles are still coming thick and fast. This month, we've seen the additions of Alpha Mission 2, a vertical shmup with plenty of power-ups to collect and enemies to blast through, Samurai Showdown IV, a fighting game involving samurai, Fatal Fury, another fighting game but also the start of arguably SNK's most well-renowned franchise, and Overtop, a racing game viewed from above where there are multiple routes for each course. Priced at £6.29 each, so if old school is your thing, check them out. If you prefer a more modern take on your retro classics though, then why not try out Wonder Boy with Dragon's Trap. Based on Wonder Boy 3, a 1989 game for for the Master System, this is a classic action-oriented platformer brought up to date with a really cool new visual style, though you can go back to the old art with the push of a button. The game also lets you play as a female in this revamp and transform into a variety of animals to get through the tricky challenges and break your curse. The £17.99 price point will put some off, especially as it's slightly cheaper on other platforms, but it does scratch an itch the Switch library has yet to really cover. But if you want retro visuals for less, then how about Kamiko, which only costs a mere £4.49. A Switch exclusive as far as I can tell, this adopts the 8-bit aesthetic for a top-down game where you slash and shoot as several shrine maidens with hordes of demons before battling the boss to clear the stage. It's not anything particularly original, but it does look fun and has piqued my interest, and at such a budget price you won't lose much by giving it a whirl. For a tenner, well £9.99 but you get the idea, you can pick up Graceful Explosion Machine, a stylish side shooter where you fend off enemies from front and behind. You get to use 4 different weapons to shoot your way to safety across a bunch of levels. The game also utilises an arcade score system to have you compete against your friends and people across the world. It reminds me a bit of Geometry Wars in some ways, so if that was your cup of tea, have a look into Gem. Has-Been Heroes is a game we've talked about several times on the show, but finally came out in April. For £19.99 you can get the unusual take on tower defense, kind of? It's like a more action-oriented Plants vs Zombies, no, not God Warfare. You control 3 heroes, much like the dev's other game series Trine, repositioning them in each of the 3 lanes to best combat the approaching enemies, and using abilities as needed. It's an interesting idea, but one that's maybe a bit too expensive for what you get. Another game in the £20 region is Jackbox Party Pack 3, retailing for £20 and 3 pence because This set contains 5 games perfect for multiplayer, with anybody with a mobile device from a phone to a tablet to a laptop able to jump in. Quiplash 2 is my personal fave, making players come up with their own comedic answers to questions, but the set also contains the brutal general knowledge gauntlet of Trivia Murder Party, the kinda unfair but always funny Faking It, the drawn out TKO, and Espionage, which revolves around percentages but honestly felt kinda boring when I played it. Still, 3 out of 5 ain't bad, and I always end up playing the Jackbox Party Pack during multiplayer sessions, so the whole thing's got longevity too. The last of the more indie releases, Mr. Shifty bears a lot of resemblances to Hotline Miami gameplay wise, as you make your way through levels murdering literally everything, but this time around you have a teleport power and a life bar, letting you cope with more creative ways to wreck shit, but also allowing for more variety in level design as you run past lasers and sidestep into new rooms to wreak havoc. Personally, I think it looks better, though it hasn't reviewed as well, and the £13.49 price point is a bit steep considering the campaign is estimated at about 5 hours tops. Certainly one to consider though if you enjoy that style of gameplay. Which moves us on to the trio of retail games available both physically and digitally this month. First up is the Wii U classic now brought to the current generation, LEGO City Undercover. Longer fans of Retro Remastered will probably remember our own Laura being quite the fan of this title, a LEGO game unlike most modern LEGO games, with more in common with Grand Theft Auto, albeit with all the glorious kid-friendly LEGO humour instead, and with you repping the lore instead of being a villain. It's fun, there's play to do, and it will set you back £49.99. Then there's Puyo Tetris. Admittedly, this is more expensive on Switch than PS4 for some nonsense reason, priced at £34.99 on the Nintendo platform and £24.99 on the Sony one, but it's still a great puzzle title merging 2 classic franchises that requires you to be even more flexible in your thinking and playstyle than usual, especially when you have to keep in mind both game types at once. I love playing the demo, and this is certainly a title I want to pick up going forward, and I know people who have bought in are having great fun with it as well. And last, but in no way least, is Nintendo's Golden Goose, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I spoke a lot about this last week, and my opinions haven't really changed in the time since. If I did have a complaint, it is that at higher difficulties, I don't lose because I'm not good enough to outrun the CPU, I lose because items rain down on me in the closing moments of a race. But that's not enough to sour my opinion of the game. It's amazing and feels better on Switch than it ever did on Wii U. Was £49.99 a lot for a game I'd already played before? Sure. But considering how much fun I've had playing it alongside other longer titles like Persona and Zelda, I feel it's money well spent. So there's the baker's dozen of titles representing the Switch in April. There's a couple of early May releases out now as well, in the form of Tumbleseed and Blazing Star, but we'll cover those another time. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give us a like, comment on what games you have bought or will be buying for the Switch, and maybe even subscribe to know when each episode of this and the Party Chat podcast goes live. Until next time, thanks for watching, and take care y'all.